are going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now Carr. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And now the ball's out. Carr lost it. Fumble. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. The throw over the middle taken in. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it 2nd and 7. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 as he's brought down to the 28. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Purdy now to throw. He's going to pick up the first down and then some. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 11 yards for number 11. I think everyone in the stadium saw that big hit coming.
And I, as a former defensive back, have to admit I'm a little disappointed. He actually was able to hold on to the ball. He brought the lumber on that play. Give my man a whole lot of credit for taking the hit and possessing the football.
And picking up the first down. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Deebo going in motion left. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Ayuk going to go in motion right. And now a fake on a jet sweep, and instead they'll give it to McCaffrey. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But
and across the chalk into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kyle They'll use check. Taking it in from a yard out. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. Play action. Now Purdy. His throw incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
Back to the air on 2nd down, Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
Purdy's throw complete here to Ayuk. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. Up the gut, McCaffrey. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. Back to throw, Purdy. Eluding the pressure right. Touchdown! George Kittle as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes our score 17-0. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From his end zone, here's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half. 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this third quarter from their 25-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive. But maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throwing out right here, caught by Olave. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Keep pushing the ball down the field. That defense can't stop you.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
And the Saints, first down.
On first down, Carr. Finding Taysom Hill complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Now 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Kamara up the middle. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. To throw his Carr. Escaping the pressure right. That is caught. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Play action. Now it's Carr. Sliding out of the pocket. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And he struggles to get a yard here. Maybe a yard down to the 31. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Keep it together, offense. Keep it together.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Flushed out right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the 49ers will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they had the big halftime lead. Their defense just helped them out further by forcing the turnover, so things are starting to look pretty rosy.
They certainly are, but they've got to be careful about getting complacent, though. They still need to go out and run their offense efficiently.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. They go play action here. Purdy. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now after the INT, it's Carr. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it.
His impatience has to be bubbling over, trying to find a way to get his team to the end zone for the first time. He did find a way to break contain and get outside to buy his receivers a little extra time, but the connection couldn't be made on that throw.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10. Here's Carr to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And they're able to bring him down at the 20.
44 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you stop.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. We have played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught by Samuel. Takes this to the 45. Broken tackle. Bought him a little extra space. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
I believe in you.
Purdy now to throw off the play action.
It returns it right back to Samuel. Touchdown, 49ers. Deebo Samuel, 45 yards, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Moody good with the extra point.
And the lead is now 24.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Carr going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Kamara. Taken down at the 42.
And the trend continues here in the 4th like it was in the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Carr. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Carr now on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly, and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That sack was by Isaiah Oliver from his cornerback position.
He already did his primary job with an interception earlier, but here he gets a chance to be a pass rusher and takes on the challenge of blitzing and makes another big play. That's something to file away and maybe break out later in this one or in a future game.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Olave holds it in.
And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the...
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Saints. First of their timeouts.